extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Brown, 29 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
Justin Tucker.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And some room to roam now. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete here.
Love his pocket awareness, able to slip out of the sack. But once you take your eyes off the receivers, once your eyes come down and you see the rush, hard to get back downfield and find an open target. Fortunate, that one just wound up as an incomplete pass.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun, Jones. That's complete to Slayton. Past the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing, Jones. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Intended for Mark Andrews. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Jackson back into his end zone. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Jackson took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might.
Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano out to kick this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll throw from the gun. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From the gun, it's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Freeman a 1st down and more. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. Touchdown, Giants. Devontae Freeman. 63 yards. And the Giants are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jones now operating from the gun. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. That'll be complete to Dobbins.
Jackson.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson flush to his right. He completes it to Bryant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Again, Jackson.
Their 49-yard.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
16 yards on that one at a Raven first. Flushed out right. He'll run it, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. This throw caught right around the 6. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First and goal, Baltimore.
From the gun, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Dez Bryant there to make the grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Conversion.
And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick.
And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Giants, 14.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Number 26.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That second down play nets a -4.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Jones on third down. Got a man, Slayton. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Had a good move, but only able to work it to the 20-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
The 20-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT.
The kick is good.
And his kick is good.
The score, Giants 21, Ravens 20.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis? Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked by Julian.
You don't like this!
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Touchdown, Giants.
So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head, walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Jackson on the keeper. A fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll run it again with Barkley.
The Ravens' 45-yard line.
And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
They'll roll him out right. Bryant with a catch right side. The 20.
What a play. What a play.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 48 yards. His pass caught at the 4. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown.
To Marquise Brown.
Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. And Jackson throwing once more. Flush to his right. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack.
10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Take over 1st.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brought down at the 30.
That was a good, forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well, and we saw on that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another run here with Dobbins. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and less.
Now it's Jackson. He gets it to Brown. Complete.
You know they pay me extra.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 33 yards. And the Ravens capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6.
And that 3rd counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. From the gun, Jones. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Anthony Averett picks it. Oh, my goodness. A little unconventional there on the return. A big loss after the interception, but they get the football.
At their own
second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Isaac Yianum in there to pick it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Saquon Barkley, the ball.
A tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety.
6-yard line.
Again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 39. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
6-yard line.
Jones on first down. Out to the right here to Shepard. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Daniel Jones able to connect with Sterling Shepard. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2. Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
The score, Giants 36. Ravens 30.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. Ooh, with a juke. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50.
Come on, bring it, baby.
Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Well, a little risk, a little trickeration on that return, but hey, the payoff, a touchdown.
And because this is the NFL, no band on the field, no trombone guy getting trampled going into the end zone. But how about how they got it done and turned it into a touchdown?
And that's one of those things where if that's a fumble on a lateral, the coach is angry. But if it works and you get in the end zone, it's a pat on the back, right?
It's something you have to do. You got to try it, try and get it done, and make sure you give yourself every chance to find a way to score.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 24.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Operating from the gun. Jones. Going right side here, and it's complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. 23 yards the pickup there. On first down, it's Freeman, and he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
There on the stop.
Derek Wolfe there on the tackle. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
And 4.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Off the play fake. Jones. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And all of a sudden they're knocking on the door inside Baltimore's 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, I guess at the very least they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They got a chance to strike.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Another try for Barkley. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
For Evan Ingram, incomplete. It's now 4th down and goal.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Logan Ryan. But he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over.
Giants.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.